The time is now. I'm Epiphany Lachey, your Bell County neighborhood reporter. If you own property, you'll most likely be receiving a tax bill to pay this month. And with a lot of us struggling to make ends meet, I've got some tips for you in case you can't pay your tax bill on time.
I don't know anyone who in this, right, like you said, in this economy that is prepped to pay an extra $1,000 on a mortgage.
It's the reality for some of our neighbors as taxes are due by January 31st. If not paid, interest and penalties will come into play.
So they said my annual taxes were going to be $643, which that would be wonderful. I live in the Three Creeks area of Belton. And when I got my tax bill, my taxes were $10,297.
As Julia, JC, and I sat and talked, they told me about the different rates they have received in October each year when tax notes start coming out. You can dispute the costs if you feel it's incorrect.
I paid it all in full last year, so our mortgage payment only went up about $200 because of the tax rates. This year, we're negative over $5,000, and they did go up $6,000. We did homestead, but still the company did not estimate for the property taxes and the homeowner's insurance.
The total property rate in Bell County is 0.323, with the city of Temple showing 0.62, Killeen 0.65, Little River Academy 0.41. The total tax levy for all entities is over $600 million. As of January 8, 78% had been paid. Taxes range from 0 to 4.6 million, depending on your home location.
If they are over 65 or disabled persons and they qualify for those exemptions, they can actually set up to do quarterly payments. And those quarterly payments do charge like up to a 1% interest fee.
He says the first quarterly payment must be paid by January 31st, and it has to be noted as such. Because if you don't know, you just don't know.
If you don't know. So if we just get a payment on January 31st, it's only a partial payment, and we don't know that it's a quarterly payment, we just assume they're paying a partial payment on their taxes. So at that point, as soon as January 31st passes, penalties and interest will start accruing.
You can also do a deferral plan.
They will accrue a 5% annual interest on that property that will be paid within, I think it's 180 days after they leave that property, after they die or the state pays it. Then 180 days of that, it's due all the back taxes plus the 5%.
For Julia and JC, this is something they tell their clients every day. Each mortgage loan is different. The biggest advice they have is to save and pay your taxes in lump sum.
Your mortgage is still going to go up, but it's not going to go up that extra $1,000.
If you ever get a refund on your escrow, I always tell everyone, please put it aside, because it's instances like this. One year they think you're great, and then the next year you're short because they gave you that refund.
You can find a link to search for your property on our website. Reporting in Bell County, I'm Epiphany Lachey.